YouTube, let's go, baby. So this is Warford Elite. I'm going to be bringing you guys another video. So for today's video is actually going to be about, say you're like a new driver, you're just going through school, you don't really know which trucking company to go to. I'm going to give you why I think May Trucking will be the best choice for you. So stay tuned. Hopefully you guys like this video. I'll talk to you guys at the end. Let's go.
Alrighty guys, so this is going to be Warford Elite, and we're just going to be going through these three different companies. So the only reason I chose these three different companies is because when I went through school, these were the three companies that were trying to recruit me straight out of my school. So there's many other different starter companies that you do have to choose from, but these are probably three of the most popular ones that will try to recruit you straight out of school. I'm not going to include Swift or Knight or CRST because they have their own individual academies as well that you can go to. But if you guys want to check any of their scores as well, you guys can check them out at saferweb.com, and you can get all this information there as well. So basically what we're doing today is we are going over the SaferWeb scores from these different companies. So I have all three of these companies up here: Werner, May Trucking Company, and Covenant Transportation. So Werner has 10,817 drivers, May Trucking has 1,271 drivers, and Covenant has 2,171 drivers. Now, since everyone does have different amount of drivers, we're going to mainly go based off of percentage wise. And we're kind of judging the equipment based off these out of service orders. So SaferWeb actually uses these things with DOT. So anytime you go through a weigh station, you get a DOT inspection, they report it to the SaferWeb website. So anytime you get an inspection, it's going to go on there. And basically what we're doing in this video, we're kind of bringing all that to life for you to kind of see how safe these companies are compared to each other. So we're going to be looking at the percentages, basically just kind of judging their equipment. So for the equipment, it's going to be more so to do with the out of service tags. So Werner, the biggest company out of these three, they have the most drivers, 10,817. They've had 7,715 inspections. 936 of those have been out of service, which equates to about 12.1% out of service, compared to May Trucking's 5%, and compared to Covenant Transportation's 14.7%. So as you can see, as far as equipment wise goes, May Trucking receives less out of service orders when they go through inspections through the DOT weigh stations. Next, we'll be looking at accidents. On the very bottom, we have accidents or crashes. So that could be either fatality, non-fatality, whether it had to be towed or not. These are all the accidents. So the accidents will be a reflection of the training. So for Werner and Covenant, they both have, for every 10.5 drivers, one of those 10.5 drivers will be in an accident. For May Trucking, for every 18.5 drivers, one of those drivers will be in an accident. So that's more so a reflection on the training. So in total, through these SaferWeb scores, like I said, you can bring up whatever other company you want to bring up, whether it be US Express, Western Express. I mean, there's tons of other companies that will hire brand new drivers out of school as well, but these are the three main ones. So I just want to kind of show you, at least compared to these guys, where May Trucking is. So they got better equipment, better training, and I'll be right back. I'll talk to you guys a little bit more things about why I think May Trucking will be the best company for you.
So yeah, as a new driver, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to go into, picking out a company. Whether it be, home time, whether it be the pay, cents per mile, whether it be like training, whether there's a terminal close to where you live, kind of what routes they got. So I know a lot of it goes into actually making a decision on which company to go to. But I'm just going to give you a couple of reasons why I think May Trucking is the best starter company that there is around. So just off of these statistics alone, I just want to show you how safe this company is, how competitive that their pay is going to be, how good their training is. I mean, especially as a brand new driver, I think the way that you get trained is probably going to be really important for the rest of your career. So if you are going to start a company just out of the school, I think May Trucking is going to have one of the best training mentoring programs as well. That's definitely why this company is so safe. I think the training that goes into it, it kind of establishes, you know, the groundwork for the rest of your career. Having somebody with you, I mean, the whole time, I mean, you're able to ask questions. I mean, you don't got to worry about waking them up. If you're going through anything, you can kind of quiz them while you're, you know, driving together or whatever. So the training lasts anywhere between a week or 3 weeks. With Covenant, I believe it's 180 hours, so it takes a couple weeks, almost a month. I think Warner's probably the same thing, probably about a month or so. So training shorter, more precise, and gets the job done. You can talk about pay. All these companies are going to start off at pretty much the exact same pay. The going rate right now is about 38 cents per mile. I think Covenant is below that, and they do team driving. So with May Trucking, you're going to be solo, making basically the same amount without having to live somebody in close quarters. So with May Trucking, we're never going to touch freight as well. So we're never going to have to go back there and unload anything. If anything ever needs to be unloaded by the consignee, the company will actually pay for lumpers, and the lumpers will actually unload it for us. And probably the best part about May Trucking is that it is, you're probably going to hear me say this a lot in a lot of my videos, but it's a family-oriented business. So when you call your DM, he answers you by name. You don't gotta be on hold for like 30 minutes to talk to your DM. Answers the call. Maybe you'll be on hold for like a minute or so because he's talking to one of our other drivers, but answers your phone by name, knows exactly who you are. You're not just a truck number, you're an actual person to these guys. And I mean, that's probably the best feeling about working for a company, just to be valued as an actual person, as a driver, instead of just being, oh, you're that truck number 194 whatever, you know. So definitely take what you want from this video, but the whole point I wanted to show you is that May Trucking is safer. When we get inspected by DOT, we don't get as much out of service tags, we don't have as much accidents, we have better training. Pay is very competitive. Next video, I'm going to make a pay video so you guys can see exactly how much we're getting paid. I actually offer a flat rate as well, so no matter what, like especially with everything that's going on right now with trucking, maybe loads are getting slower, you're not getting as much miles. May Trucking offers a flat rate as well, so you get paid no matter what every single day. You don't got to worry about your checks being $200 because you're not getting miles, or you know, $100 or whatever, you're not getting paid at all. I mean, if you're able to work, they're gonna pay you no matter what. They're not gonna punish you for them not having loads for you. So I think that's it's a pretty darn good thing, that the company values you enough to, you know, still pay you no matter what. Of course, we'll go through all of that pay stuff in the next video, guys. So thank you guys for tuning in. Much love to you guys. God bless you guys. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. We're already above like 120 subscribers already. This channel's been live for about 3 weeks, maybe a month now, and I took a week off. So anyways, thank you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. It's going to be about pay, so make sure you guys tune in. And now for the outro.